Welcome. This is Lauralouise Duffy, the CEO of Global Fund Exchange. The health of our planet must be at the forefront of all of our priorities in order to ensure our own survival. Our planet has all of the elements that living creatures need to survive and thrive, but now we need to protect and respect it. We have entered into a new era of social and environmental awareness, one that will support the sustainability of our energy, water, and critical resources and preserve them for generations to come. However, the facts are quite compelling, and as global citizens, it is our responsibility to address them. The demand for oil is increasing due to the increase in population and the industrialization of developing countries. On the contrary, the discovery of new oil supplies has been in a continuous decline for over 40 years. As our global communities and economies develop over the next 25 years, global energy demand is estimated to increase by 60%. The effect alone of greenhouse gas emissions produced by such a dramatic increase in demand for fossil fuels is projected to have a catastrophic impact on the planet. The increased demand on energy commodities will also ensure that we deplete the available reserves of our traditional resources. Today, for every 9 barrels of oil we consume, we are only discovering 1. It has been well documented that all of the readily available oil has peaked. The reserves that exist are much more difficult and more expensive to obtain, but the price that we pay will be much greater than that which affects our wallet. We are seeing the effects of global warming through extreme weather events, including heat waves, droughts, and floods throughout the world. These are predicted to increase in frequency and intensity over the coming years, causing loss of lives and property and throwing agriculture into turmoil. Over the last 150 years, we are seeing the highest levels of CO2 in over 450,000 years, according to recent scientific studies. These levels have already caused ocean acidification, and scientists are warning of potentially devastating effects on marine life and fisheries. Since the start of the Industrial Revolution in approximately 1750, the overall effect of human activities on climate has been a warming influence. The direct impact from humans on climate during this era greatly exceeds any other naturally occurring processes, such as solar changes and volcanic eruptions. In general, developed countries and major emerging economy nations lead the pack in total carbon dioxide emissions. Developed nations typically have high carbon dioxide emissions per capita, while some developing countries lead in the growth rate of carbon dioxide emissions. However, studies predict that total emissions from the developing world are expected to exceed those from the developed world by 2015, a mere 5 years away. Even with an aggressive emissions protocol, carbon dioxide can remain in the atmosphere for many decades. Even with the potential of lowered emission rates, we will be experiencing the impact of climate change throughout the 21st century and beyond. The time for action is now. This is the world that we live in. By focusing on our planet, our environment, ecologically friendly practices geared towards preservation, sustainability, and renewability, we can create the changes necessary to make a lasting difference for generations to come.